Hello, I'll be sharing information about local giving and our Crowdfund Wales programme. This presentation shares the details of our free fundraising support and the match funding available to organisations that are based in Wales. So, Local Giving is a UK-wide not-for-profit, and we specialise in online fundraising support and distributing grants. By online fundraising, that refers to anything where the income is raised digitally, typically from individuals through the internet. We are an online fundraising platform, an online donation platform, and we help over 4,000 active charitable organisations and grassroots community groups across the UK. We've distributed £40 million in online donations and £5 million in match funding. And for over 10 years, we've worked with government, funders, corporate partners to also distribute millions in grants. We offer all of our members gift aid through the Local Giving Foundation, regardless of charity status, which hugely boosts income for a wide range of organisations, including social enterprises and CICs. We specialise in working with small and medium-sized organisations, and we're really there to make online fundraising as easy and as accessible as possible, so that you can make it as a regular, reliable, really beneficial income stream for your organisation. Online fundraising is really important for you to look into. In the UK, a huge portion of online donations are given every year. They're a quarter of all donations as a whole. The average online donation is also double that of an offline donation. So it's a really important income source for charitable organisations to tap into. And online fundraising is a really efficient method of income generation. It makes it very easy to thank donors, to keep track of donations coming in, and also it's really useful as a source of unrestricted funding. Since 2016, we've run a dedicated Wales programme, which I'll share the full details of in a couple of slides. But through that programme, we are supporting over 500 organisations across all 22 counties in Wales, and we've helped them raise over £2.5 million online so far. The eligibility criteria for becoming a local giving member and part of that Wales programme is simply that you just need to be a not-for-profit yourselves, and that you need to have a bank account that your donations can be transferred into, and that needs to be in your organisation's name. The first step then, when you sign up for that free membership, and as I said, I'll share full details, is to create an online donation page like this one here on the right. With that, it summarises your work as a whole. Every donation that's given through your donation page is completely flexible and unrestricted, and it can be used towards any part of your work, including core costs. Anyone can press a button to donate now, to give a monthly donation to you, or to create a fundraiser page and fundraise for you. So it's one place that really brings people together to support you in whatever way most suits them. This donation page can link to your website, or to share it on social media or in any other of your messaging. And the Wales programme gives full training in how to do all of that as well. Once you've made that main donation page, the Wales programme really focuses on helping you run an appeal. Now, by an appeal, I mean it might be called a crowdfunder elsewhere, or it might be called a campaign, but really it's a page that really summarises a specific thing that you're really focusing on fundraising for. And that's where Local Giving really wants to help you. We really want to help you meet targets that you need for things that are really important for you throughout the year. Some organisations might just do one appeal a year, others might do multiple a year, and they can really focus on anything that you can put a price against, really. So it could be a new project, it could be equipment, it could be expanding a building, it could simply be this is how much it costs to deliver our services for the next 6 months. And you can completely flexibly change that as the appeal is running. If you need to increase your target, give yourself a week longer, that's absolutely fine. And you can also add photos and videos that really share about this specific thing that you're fundraising for. So we've got the main donation page that every member has. We've got appeal pages like this, running at specific times of the year that you want to focus on fundraising for something in particular. And the Wales programme will give you match funding if you do that as well. So with the Wales programme, you can have £250 of match funding if you raise £1,750 through an appeal page. So I'll talk more about that, but that's the appeal page that I'm referring to there. The other type of fundraising page that can happen is a fundraiser page, and anyone can create that. So it could be someone internal in your organization, it could be any random member of the public. They can do a fundraising challenge or whatever it is they want to raise money, set their own target, give their own updates. But what they can also do is that fundraiser page can be linked to any appeal that you're running. So say you need to raise $5,000, it might be that you're raising a few grand of that through online donations and a couple of grand of that through fundraisers, and they can piece together, and every pound that your fundraiser raises can help you get towards that target on your appeal page and help you reach that £1,750 point as well. That will unlock your £250 of match funding. So with the Wales programme, how it works is that you can sign up to Localgiving. You get a free year of membership if you've not already had one before. And from that point, then you can have the support you need to succeed at online fundraising. In the first instance, that looks like me sending you an online training video that will cover all the basics in terms of raising awareness of your work and social media, running a successful campaign, encouraging fundraisers, and all sorts. And that will really help you and anyone else in your organization, feel confident in how to get started. And then we can give you the one-to-one support along the way that you need. Some organizations will hit the ground running then. Others maybe create their appeal page, want me to have a look at it. Others, need much more regular, close contact. That any of that is absolutely fine. And then, like I said, once you've raised that first £1,750 through an appeal page, you'll unlock £250 of match funding. And that's really there to make it as easy and as incentivized as possible for you to just give it a go. You've got nothing to lose, you've got this extra money. It's not too much to look to raise. It helps you maintain momentum. You might have raised half of it and you can say, oh, look, just this much again, and we're going to get this extra boost of money. And then ultimately you're going to have raised over £2,000, and that's a really encouraging amount then for you to go back to your trustees or committee or colleagues or fellow volunteers and say, look, this is well worth it. It hasn't taken much time. If we ask, we do get, which almost every member does find. And really then it can help you go from strength to strength and build your organisation's confidence in having donations from individuals in this way. There's also a toolkit of resources. This is what it looks like when you log into a Localgiving account as a member. The toolkit of resources there. There's also grants that you can apply for. You can apply for them whether you're a Localgiving member or not. But this is what it looks like then. So you can create any of those fundraising pages through the My Pages section. You can see any donations you've got coming through. You can run reports off, financial or the contact details of donors that have given you permission to contact them. It's all really simple, all GDPR compliant. And in this My Grant section then, there's also every grant that we have live. These are some of the ones we had last year. We've got one open at the moment. We're again going to be offering a number throughout 2023. If you'd like to find out about our grants, the best thing is to sign up to our newsletter, which you can sign up to at the bottom of our website. Or if you're a Localgiving member, obviously we'll keep you in the loop. The one that's open at the moment is Magic Little Grants 2023. And what that is a smaller grant of £500 towards anything you like, really, if your organisation's income is under £250,000. So again, you don't have to be a registered charity to apply, that's fine. And there are lots of different funding themes. Your organisation will fit in one of them. Just to give you an idea, it's broad things like physical activity, poverty prevention, lots of broad themes like that. And it's a really quick and easy grant. It takes 5 minutes to apply for, and you'll hear the outcome within 4 weeks. All of our other grants that we'll be offering throughout 2023 are also really simple and quick to apply for. They are larger grants and they're open to anyone of any income size. To give you an example, last year we gave grants for £2,500 or £10,000, and they were more themed. So things like loneliness and social isolation, or fuel poverty, or holiday hunger. And again, they're all quite quick turnarounds as well. In the toolkit as well, there are lots of resources, but there are some Wales-specific resources as well. There's a fully bilingual online fundraising guidebook that'll take you through step by step with your organisation, thinking out how you can make an online fundraising plan or strategy. That guidebook is also available to the public through that link there. So anyone can access it. There's a full English version and a full Welsh version, and they're both entirely written with Wales organisations in mind. They were developed in conjunction with the CVC network, and particularly with Pavo, we test ran it with a lot of their organisations, and they all fully contributed to what is a really nice, helpful guidebook there. So the Wales programme has been running since 2016. As I said, working with over 500 organisations. So whatever your organisation type is, wherever you're based in Wales, we have helped organisations like you before, and so we can help you in your particular situation. These organisations have raised £2.5 million so far, and considering 57% of them had never raised funds online before, that's money that just simply wouldn't have been raised if they hadn't had the training and confidence just to ask in the first place. And then they've gone from strength to strength there. So if you would like to fundraise online, the first step, once you're signed up to Local Giving, is to create your online donation page. You then have the link to that you can start promoting. There is the means as well for donors to donate to you through Welsh. Part of our initial training video includes how to have a Welsh version of your donation page. So all of our buttons, etc., and all of our text will be in Welsh. And someone can go through a donation page in Welsh then, so that it's really easy for organisations that are committed to all of their work being bilingual. You can add donate buttons to websites, you can schedule social media, you can prepare thank you messages for donors and save them as templates in your account. And it's really just a case of deciding what you'd like to fundraise for first. Do you have an idea of what's most urgent or what you'd like to do for an appeal? And then just making the most of all the training and the match funding and the grants that we have available there as well. This is an example organisation. So ACE, you might have heard of them, but they essentially operate as a community centre in a very deprived area. When we first were in contact with them, they were very unsure but asking local people for support. They were quite uncomfortable about it, and they just weren't sure how it'd be perceived. So we worked with them. I trained two of them, and they didn't have a fundraising member of staff. They just had some people who had multiple hats on, and they had a good bunch of volunteers. And they then planned a series of appeals that were really tangible and really relevant to their community. So their first one, they did an appeal to raise money for a defibrillator. So obviously it's really clear what the money's going towards. It's really clear what the benefit is to the immediate community. They then smashed that in a week, and they did. They've done appeals to fund prom dresses for those that can't afford to go to prom otherwise, for fuel poverty. COVID-19, they did appeals for food parcels, for running a mental health support helpline. So they've done lots of appeals that have been really clear what the money has gone towards and what the benefit is. And it's really worked for their community. They've really responded very positively, both financially and in their verbal response as well. And that has helped them to reach the point in just a couple of years where they've raised over 20 grand, and they've now invested in a part-time fundraiser. So they've actually got someone who's got dedicated time then to look at a fundraising plan, put that in place, put more time into individual giving and grants, which is obviously the ideal position to then be in, to be able to grow your income and make it really sustainable, and for it to have helped you invest in raising more and more as well. So if you'd like to join Local Giving's Wales programme, the link is here, join.localgiving.org/Wales. You can sign up through that. You can also add this promo code Wales150. However, if you don't add that, that's absolutely fine as well. Any organisation with a Wales address comes straight through to me. You won't be charged for a membership. You get that free year of membership. I can help you complete registration. If you're a registered charity, it's really quick and easy to do that because we'll pull information we need off the Charity Commission website. If you're not registered charity, we need a couple of extra documents from you, such as a governance document like a constitution, but we can help you with that. And then once you've started signing up there, and I've helped you through the remaining steps, that's when you'll then have access to match funding. If you're already a Local Giving member, that's fine. You can sign up to the Wales programme and still benefit from that match funding as well. So please do get in touch. My contact details are here. So my name is Lauren Swain. I'm specifically dedicated to the Wales work. So my whole job is helping organisations in Wales. So please do get in touch if you've got any questions. Please do share this information with other organisations that you think might benefit. And we can hopefully support you to make this a really reliable income stream and something that sits really nicely and naturally alongside your existing work and helps it grow in a really sustainable way as well. If you've got any questions, please do let me know, and I can fully support you in getting started with this. Thank you.